3 steps to win any space battle in No Man's Sky. Hello and welcome. Good Guys Free here. So you want to be a pro space fighter? It starts by following 3 important steps. Prepare your ship, handle your shield during a fight, and track and destroy your enemies. By the end of this video, you'll be able to win any space battle, and in time, you'll become a pro. So how do we prepare our ship? We install weapons, some upgrades for the weapons and shield, arranged in supercharged slots. Let's get to it. Here is a B-class Sentinel Interceptor ship I recently acquired. It has a Sentinel cannon, which is just like a photon cannon. It has a rocket launcher already installed. There's the pilot interface, the brains, the air-on shield, which is just the shield, of course. The anti-gravity well is the launch thrusters. The Crimson core is the warp drive. And the luminance engine is the ship's pulse drive. As you can see, there is nothing special about this ship. It is not very strong at all. We start by moving the Sentinel cannon to one of the supercharged slots. The peak damage potential is now 4,285 DPS, damage per second. Next, we move the rocket launcher to the other supercharged slot. Its damage potential is now 4,373 DPS. Next, we install some upgrades. The non-linear optics is a photon cannon upgrade that will work with the Sentinel cannon. We're missing 2 hermetic seals, so let's create them and finish the installation. Now the damage potential is almost 5,000 DPS. This is due to adjacency bonuses because the non-linear optics only affects the heat dissipation. Link to Xaine's video on adjacency bonuses on your screen and in the description. For the rocket launcher, we install the large rocket tubes. Here too, I am missing 1 unstable plasma. And I see I need 1 metal plating to create it. So let's create a metal plating and then create the unstable plasma and finish the installation. Now the damage potential is 4,821 DPS. For the shield, we install the ablative armor. It's a bit harder to see the benefit, but on the right, we see shield strength 179.2. We complete the installation, and now we see the shield strength is 192.5. We can go to the technology merchants on the space station and buy some upgrades. For this video, I will only buy a couple of C-class upgrades because I want to show that you can win a space battle with a relatively weak ship. Remember to install them in slots that will give further adjacency bonuses. After adding this one, the damage potential went up to 5,517 DPS. At this point, I decided to move the rocket launcher away from the supercharged slot to give the Sentinel cannon better stats. Now we see 5,699 DPS. A bit better, but not by much. The rocket launcher suffered a bit, of course. I decided to buy the shield module, again C-class, and installed it. Then I warped to another system to prepare and to buy a couple more. But first, let's get ready to handle the shield during the upcoming battle. On PC, we can set up a keyboard shortcut to recharge the shield. This can only be done when we are inside the ship. To do this, we open the quick menu, X, select the battery icon for recharging, arrows plus F, then move to highlight the shield, and now we use a combination of control and one of the digits. I chose 9 here. See the little 9 on the shield thing? This will bypass the sequence of opening the quick menu, going into recharge and finding the shield. When we use it, we'll only need to activate the recharging, assuming we have enough sodium in our inventory, so stock up a bit. Now we need some practice. Use the shortcut and activate. On console, practice the full sequence. Unfortunately, it is not possible to shortcut the entire sequence. The shield is fully charged now, so it tells us so. Let's go back to the station and get the other 2 C-class upgrades. there, installed and ready. They are not very significant. Now, let's go to the mission agent and hunt some low-level pirates. Select and start the mission. We'll go back to the ship, fly out, and pulse to the suspected location. This is the third and final part. We're going to use the game's assistance to aim. On PC, it's simply holding the S key, and the game keeps me trained on the enemy. Other platforms, it's the up on the directional pad. As we reach the area, watch the cannon's sight turn red. I can start shooting and keep auto-aiming. Now take a look at this little red arrow. It tells me I need to press S again to auto-aim the nearest enemy. Notice I have a squadron helping me. They normally leave the final shots to you, but keep some enemy ships engaged, so not having them just means you'll need to recharge your shield more often. As the battle unfolds, look at my shield going down. I hit the shortcut and activate to recharge. The battle continues. Notice how my squadron pilot is crossing my line of fire here, and I try not to shoot them. Here, I see my cannon destroy the enemy's shield, so I switch to missile and fire, switching back to cannon immediately. My cannon doesn't get very hot, but keep watching the thermal load and switch weapons. So that's what you do for the rest of the battle. Keep an eye on your shield, recharge when it gets low. Keep auto-aim and fire. Switch weapons when it gets hot. Try to avoid hitting friendlies. And if you find yourself too close to a freighter or some debris, pick a direction, use the boost to put some small distance, and back to auto-aim and fire. Good luck, and don't forget to like and subscribe.